Welcome to the Surrey Experience.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Surrey Experience episode. What are we on here? Episode 29. Episode 29 of the Surrey Experience. It's been a while, man. Been a while since I've talked to you guys. I know I've been M.I.A. lately, so I want to apologize to like the 12 people that listen to this podcast. That's the beauty of having like only 12 listeners is you could just fuck off for a while and no one really gives a shit. But the month of April was just like a complete fucking gong show, man. What happened was at the beginning of the month, I went to Las Vegas for one of my buddy's stags and I pretty much like lost my mind out there. I don't know, man. It was just a fucking gong show of a month. But I hadn't been to Vegas in quite a while, so I forgot how fucking wild it is out there, man. Like I was supposed to go for my buddy's stag. I was only going to go for one night because I had a bunch of shit to do. But I was having like the fucking time of my life out there. So my flight was like, I went up Friday. I was supposed to fly back Saturday morning. And my buddy looked at me like, we had like the wildest night ever. And then my buddy looked at me at like 8 in the morning on Saturday. And he's like, there's no way you're going home. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do one more night. So shit got pretty rowdy. Like Friday night, we went to this club and it was fucking crazy. And then Saturday morning, we went to a pool party. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to a pool party in Vegas before, but holy fuck, dude. That was insane. There was like 1,000 people in that pool party, man. When I went to my brother's stag in LA, there was like fucking 50 people. So I wasn't expecting that, man. They had that fucking guy DJing live. The Love Is Gone. I don't know what the fuck his name is. But anyways, it was fucking rowdy, man. And then Saturday, we fucking went to some other club. I don't know. It was a fucking crazy weekend, man. Probably one of the craziest trips I've ever been on in my life. Like, dude, everywhere we went, they kept playing this one song, right? Do you guys know that song? It goes like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, I'm in love with your titties. I think it's I'm in love with your body or shape of you or whatever the fuck it's called. Like, every 10 minutes, man. Everywhere we went, like, every club we went to, every bar we went to, every fucking patio we sat on, they kept playing that fucking song. And I gotta tell you, man, I fucking loved it, dude. That song is the shit. That's like one of the greatest songs I've ever heard in my fucking life, man. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Everywhere we fucking went, it was crazy. That song's such a hit that some dip already like did a fucking Punjabi remix to it. That's a telltale sign of if a song's a hit or not. If some fucking immigrant does a remix to it. And the whole time I thought it was like a fucking black dude singing it. Like I had no idea who fucking sung it. But when I Googled it, it was like that Ed Sheeran guy. Like that fucking redheaded dude. I had no idea, man. I swear to God, that was like fucking like Future or something. That's how like little I know about music. Ed Sheeran's doing a concert in Vancouver, man, in like July. And I really, really want to go, but I don't have the balls to ask any of my friends, man. I already know what their fucking answer would be. Hey, bro, should we go to the Ed Sheeran concert? Ed Sheeran? What are you, a fucking queer or something? That's pretty much how all my friends would fucking react. Is there any straight dudes from Surrey that want to go to the Ed Sheeran concert? Fuck it. Is there any gay dudes from Surrey that want to go to the Ed Sheeran concert? I really don't want to fucking go solo, man. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to miss it like all the other fucking concerts I want to go to. But yeah, man, I want to thank all the boys I went to Vegas with for an epic time, even though none of them listen to my podcast. But I don't know. I really planned on doing like the social media thing out there, right? Like fucking taking pictures and Snapchatting while I was in Vegas, but I was just having such a good time that it totally slipped my mind, man. We were looking back at like pictures from the trip and shit, and I was literally in none of them. I don't know what it is, dude. Anytime I see a camera, I just run for the hill. I'm never gonna make it in this day and age. You have to be like fucking taking selfies and shit. I don't know. I wish I was around during the 60s. I would have fucking crushed it in the 60s. But yeah, man, as fun as Vegas was, like when I got back, I went through the post-trip withdrawals, you know, like that fucking depressing feeling you get after you return from a trip. You know that feeling like a couple days after a trip when you start sobering up and you just feel like driving to the nearest bridge and diving off head first? We call it what's life mode in our crew, right? When you come back from a trip, but like now it's time to face reality and you're just not ready for it. if you came back from Vegas and you didn't feel like jumping off a bridge, then did you really even fucking go to Vegas? All the Surrey Jacks will understand where I'm coming from. I don't know. I'm glad I went to his stag though, man, because now like I could totally half-ass his wedding and he can't get pissed at me. So it all worked out. But yeah, man, after Vegas, I just kept rocking it, man. Like midweek parties, you know, like drinking on a fucking Wednesday. I got shit-faced at the beach one night, right? Which was like fun for the first couple hours. Then all these like old ladies started fucking mean mugging us. What else happened in April? Oh yeah, fuck. Happy Vasaki, everyone. Happy belated Vasaki. What a fucking gong show that day was. The parade was just fucking packed, man. I showed up at like 11:30 and then I swear to God, by like 11:45, I was at Cactus like ordering beers. It was just way too crowded, man. They said like something like 400,000 people showed up or something, which is fucking ridiculous, dude. First off, how do they even like count? You know, how the fuck does anyone even know that? But I don't know. I'll take their word for it, man. 400,000 people in like our little fucking hood here. It's fucking crazy, man. It's only gonna be a matter of time before there's 1 million people here, man. I'm calling it. In the next 10 years, there'll be 1 million people that show up to the Surrey parade, which was fucking crazy, man. But I heard it started raining like right after I left anyway, so I don't know. That kind of sucks. But yeah, what else did I do in April? The playoffs started, so I watched a bunch of sports. All my buddies are like such diehard Raptors fans, so I've really been rooting for them to lose. I fucking hate the Raptors. You want to know the real reason I want the Raptors to lose is because I love seeing that fucking Nav Badia super fan, whatever the fuck his name is. I love seeing that guy's reaction when like Toronto Raptors shit the bed, you know? It's fucking hilarious, man. He like throws his hands up in the air and like just a look of disappointment in his face. It reminds me of like whenever I brought a report card home and like showed it to my dad. That's like the same reaction that he would fucking give, man. It brings back like some of my childhood memories. Yeah, so basically what I'm trying to say is I really need to fucking cut down the drinking here. I didn't drink this past weekend that just went by, which is quite the accomplishment for me. I'm going to try to go the entire month of May like without drinking, which is going to be like mission impossible. Let's see what's going on in May. I know there's a UFC on like May 13th, so I'm going to get shit-faced that day. But other than that, I'm going to like try to go the rest of the month sober. Maybe I should like do steroids or something, right? Keep me in the gym. Dudes that do steroids don't drink that much. That's what I've fucking learned. Or maybe I'll like start drinking Red Bull like Jenny guys or something. I don't know, man. But yeah, that's my goal. I'm just going to try to drink once for the entire month of May. Hey, Bindi, no one gives a shit. All right, dude, relax. I'll move on to the questions then. All right, so if you're a new listener to my podcast, I basically record one of these whenever the fuck I feel like it. I just talk a bunch of shit. People email me asking for advice and stuff like that. So if you would like some advice from a guy who barely graduated high school and who dropped out of college and who just got off a fucking month-long bender, please send all your emails to thesurreyexperience@gmail.com. All right, so, okay, I'm going to open up the questions here. All right. 19-year-old virgin. Okay. Hey, bro, love your podcast and can use your help. I'm 19 years old and I'm ashamed to say I'm still a virgin. I feel like I am a decent looking guy, but whenever the chance to talk to a girl happens, I always freeze up. I suck at talking to girls. Please, brother, give me some tips on how to talk to them and break the ice. By the way, have you ever considered advertising on your podcast? My cousin listens and he owns his own company. I could probably hook you up. Yeah, no, man. I've been contacted by a few people who wanted to advertise on the podcast, but I had to respectfully decline. Just because when you start like advertising, then it becomes like a proper podcast. Then I would have to like record them on time and then I would have to like watch what I say kind of. So I'm trying to like keep this podcast as unprofessional as possible. So I don't know, man. Maybe if someone offered me enough money, I would consider it, but you know, I'm good, but I appreciate that. I can't remember what your fucking question was. So please, brother, give me tips on how to break the ice. Okay. Yeah, man, you know what? You can't be intimidated by chicks, man. You know, especially around your age, they're just fucking human, man. You gotta remember that. They're fucking 19 years old too, man. They're going through the same bullshit that you're going through, right? You just can't mind fuck yourself, man. That's the biggest thing. Don't mind fuck yourself. They have hormones just like you, man. They want it just as bad as you do, you know. Maybe not just as bad, but trust me, dude, you know. So, just play it cool. What my advice would be if you're you're having trouble like talking to girls, is I would make friends with them. Like, don't even try to like bang them or anything. Just make friends with them. You know, make friends with as many chicks as you possibly can, and don't be a pervert, right? And just start doing activities with them, like any activity that involves drinking, like go to a bar with them or fucking go paintballing with them, right? But get shit faced after, right? Anything that involves liquor, and then, you know, eventually one of those chicks is gonna want to get it on with you. So that would be my advice, man. Make friends with girls. Don't put that pressure on you, like, oh, you're talking to them, trying to bang them. Just try to make friends with them, as many as you can. You know, and some chicks will even like help you out. They'll even try to hook you up. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, and just remember that they're human. Just try to make friends with them. That's it. Once you make friends with a bunch of chicks, you're fucking in, dude. It's only a matter of time. So, yeah, that would be my advice. All right, next question. To bang or not to bang? I've seen you give advice to young men on if they should have sex with a particular woman or not. I find myself in a similar situation, but mine might be a little more complex. The woman I am talking about used to be my aunt. What the fuck, dude? Before you think I'm a weirdo, let me give you some background. One of my dad's younger cousins, my uncle, married this dime piece when I was in my formative years. She was one of the first women I ever fantasized about growing up. Fast forward to 2017. My aunt and uncle have been divorced for quite a few years, and my aunt... Dude, you gotta stop calling her your aunt, alright? You're trying to like... If you're considering banging this chick, or this lady, or whatever, stop calling her your fucking aunt, man. This is weird. Okay, where was I? Divorced quite a few years ago, and my aunt has me on Facebook, and we always message back and forth. And after seeing her at a family party a few weeks ago, I drunk Facebook messaged her and told her I thought she looked really sexy. She messaged me back immediately, and our conversation turned very flirtatious. Ever since then, we have talked about meeting up and doing the dirty. The only problem is I live with my parents and she lives with her family and the kid. What the fuck? There's a kid involved? So should I bang her? And if so, where? I would get a hotel, but I don't have a credit card. What should I do? Dude, this can't be real, man. This is... Are you really asking me if you should bang your fucking aunt or not? What the fuck, dude? No, you shouldn't bang your aunt, okay? You shouldn't. And there's a million reasons why, but the main reason is, what if like your fucking family found out, man? You'd get like shunned. Not to mention it's just fucking wrong. No, dude. No. Do not bang your aunt, okay? Is this even fucking real? I would give you the green light to bang like 99.999% of the women out there, but not your goddamn aunt, man. The fuck is wrong with these kids nowadays? No, dude. There's a million fucking chicks out there, okay? A million. All right? Just go out and fucking go to a bar or go on one of those fucking apps that all these fucking kids go on. Like, I don't know. I hope this is just like a fake email or like someone trolling. What the fuck, dude? I don't know. Let's see his email. Okay, his email address isn't like his name, so maybe it's a troll. I don't know. But yeah, man, do not bang your aunt, okay? If you're gonna bang someone, then make sure they're not related to you in any fucking way, shape, or form, okay? There's too many fucking broads out there, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, I hope this guy was just fucking around. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next one. Sup, man? Hope you been good. Keep up the good work. A big fan of your podcast. Thank you. I am from California, currently living here. Also just a normal brown guy in Cali, living in the Bay Area. I'm in high school now, so my parents were talking about moving to Canada so we could be more close to our relatives that live out there, because I literally have no relatives in America. They are all in Canada. So my parents were asking me where we should move and when we move to Canada. Sorry, I fucked that up. So my parents were asking me where should we move and when we move to Canada, because things are really fucked up over here in California. This guy does not know how to spell, okay? Over here in California, honestly, I don't even fucking like living here because it's not like it used to be here. So I finally got a chance to move out of this shit town and go somewhere better. Now, my parents don't really care where we move in Canada because they just want to be close to our relatives, but they are all live everywhere in Canada. Like, I fucking got relatives. Surrey? Okay, I think he meant to say I fucking got relatives in Surrey, Vancouver, and Abbotsford, and also on the east side, like Brampton and Toronto. But the main shit that I wanted to tell you that where I should move, Surrey or Toronto. I feel like Surrey is a good place to live, but are the house prices good also, or is it too expensive? Because I heard people in California talking shit about you guys telling me not to move there. I don't give a shit. I am still going to move to Canada like they fucking say that if you move there, all brown guys are going to call you a Yenny and make fun of you because you wear a bug. And I was like, fuck off, bitch. Like, I fucking know the people over here in Surrey and all over Canada don't do that shit anyways. Sorry I wrote too much in this letter. And basically, I would like your advice on moving to Surrey because that's where I want to move. Thanks. Fucking guy wrote like an essay. Yeah, dude, you should definitely move to Surrey, man. This is the place to be, man. The Singhs out here, they get treated like royalty. So I highly recommend Surrey. Now, it is really expensive as far as like the housing and shit like that. So that might be something to consider, you know, something for your parents to consider. I don't know too much about Toronto or Brampton, so I really can't say, but Surrey's the shit. You'll have no problems here with racism, you know. If anything, you'll start being like reverse racist. Right? I don't know, dude. Yeah, I highly recommend Surrey, man. Vancouver's good. Abbotsford's really good too. A lot of dips out there. But yeah, Surrey's definitely the shit. I would definitely move wherever you have the most relatives because that's who you're probably going to hang out with the most. But yeah, man, that's only up to you and your parents. Like, it all depends about your financial situation. But if you come to Surrey, schools are great here. You might fucking have to deal with like police sirens at night and ambulance noises and shit like that. But other than that, it's the shit. So I highly recommend Surrey, man. I can't recommend it more. So, yeah, I'm going to do one more and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here. All right. Transgender friend. Okay. Dear Mr. Surrey Experience, thanks for doing these podcasts. Makes me feel like I'm at home. I'm a 20-year-old born and raised in Surrey, but I moved to Toronto for schooling. Holy fuck, dude. I feel like I have more listeners outside of Surrey than in Surrey. All right, where was I? Schooling. Okay. And I need your advice on something. I've been invited to a birthday party by a girl in my class. Only problem is she's transgender. She's really nice and everything, and she's actually helped me out with some school shit. A part of me thinks I should go to her party, but the other part of me thinks it's a bad idea. So please guide me. What should I do? P.S. I'm straight. Yeah, I figured. Okay, yeah, bro, you should 100% go to this girl's birthday party, man. You said she, like, helped you out with school shit. She's nice to you. You know, she invited you. You have to go, dude. Now, if she was, like, a dick, no pun intended, but, like, if she was, like, an asshole to you, then obviously you'd can it. But, yeah, dude, it's 2017, man. Go enjoy yourself. Maybe she'll have, like, some hot friends, right? That were born with vaginas. So yeah, you already know the answer to this question, dude. You gotta go, alright? Treat her like you would any of your other classmates, man. Worst case, if the party sucks, you can kick it early or something. But since she's been nice to you and has like gone out of her way to help you out, I think the least you can do is show up to her birthday party, alright? And no matter what, it'll be like a fucking adventure and a story, right? And that's what being 20 is all about, so yeah. How about that for a politically correct answer right there? I didn't say anything wrong, right? I didn't call her a tranny. Even though I just did right now, sorry. All right, so yeah, that's going to do it for the podcast. But before I go, I did want to invite everyone to that book. I don't know if you guys remember on my last podcast, I talked about a local author named M.I.A. Lit who wrote this book called Chasing Kismet. She's doing like a live meet and greet at the chapters in, I think it's in White Rock. Hold on, let me pull it up here. Okay, by local author M.I.A. Lit. Join us at Indigo Grandview Corners for a book signing and meet and greet. It's on like, it's out there in South Surrey, May 6th, which is on Saturday from 1 to 4 p.m. So if you're in the area, make sure you go and check it out. If you haven't read her book, I highly recommend it, man. It was really fucking good. I'm telling you, man, I'm calling it right now. This girl's going to do big things in her career. So definitely go out there and support her. There's so many fucking talented people in Surrey that it's up to us to like shine a light on it because Lord knows no one else is going to do it. So Grandview Corners, Indigo, Saturday, 1 to 4 p.m. If you're not doing anything, go check it out. And I also want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there. The original women's holiday, right? Now they have like a fucking holiday every week, but happy Mother's Day. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. This is the Surrey Experience episode 29. I want to thank everyone that's been listening and emailing me and all that shit. And I'll try to record one very soon, all right? No promises.